Revelio. Now here's Professor Fig. The Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing...
And I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student...
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago. Muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Headmaster, here, what could he want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's. When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I...
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't. Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from...
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall know.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's purebloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Attention, students! I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the elegant banners of Ravenclaw. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle. Revelio. Protego! Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. 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 Aloha Mora. Revelio. 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 The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Toujours pure. Revelio. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio. Hello, Hamora. Revelio. Revelio. That must be the pedestal. Revelio. am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
This is my chance. Coming, Neve. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead. Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. They're gone, for now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Revelio. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power.
Descendo! Bombarda! Revelio! Defender! Bombarda! Depulso! Bombarda! Protego! Depulso! Bombarda! Repulsor. Descender. Defender. Protego. Bombarder. Defender. Depulsor. Descender. Bombarder, Defender. This must be for me.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead.
Dear, sweet Neve. Dead.
Let us always honor her. May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Revelio.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald. Without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Revelio.
Some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix gnat he mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
Revelio. 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 Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
If you step in the wrong place, you become engulfed in a stench. Well, be it on your own head.
Bit of snot on your nose.
Revelio.
You'd want to know.
Uncle Roland sent his back.
Revelio.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effects it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts. Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Irgit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lodgok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious students can find him on display.
Can you tell me where I might find Grimbold Weft?
Oh yes, Grimbold Weft. Quick with a needle and thread, that one. He's a fascinating artifact of the Goblin Rebellion of 1752. At any rate, he can be found nearby, perched in his case. Without his quick hand and deft needlework,
Revelio.
witches and wizards have caught cold during the late spring. Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Aphbuttle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of loyal knights, or rather, statues of knights, I should clarify. Keen-eyed students will spot the statue
This is a centuries-old likeness of
cheerful countenance nestled among the
mouse
ranks.
hunter and devoted study companion.
His fame was rather in
Revelio
and sculleries, where his warm and approachable demeanor was celebrated.
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Aphbuttle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Aphbuttle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True, but imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise student, such as yourself, will learn from it. History is written by those who do their schoolwork, so they say. Or at least, I like to say that.
How can we do so much and accomplish so little?
Practices of the dark arts should stick to fighting amongst themselves if you ask me.
My advice when dealing with untoward matters is in for a canut, in for a galleon.
Hasn't been anyone as bad as Barnabas Devil in a while, has there?
Fair enough. A sickle, a galleon. I could use some gold.
Play her own mother.
You'd think knowing spells would
Tips in the hat, please.
never seems to work out. Revelio certainly never revealed the charm of my potions, Professor, back when I was at school.
Come now, don't be stingy.
To be done with
saying I don't cast the odd cleaning spell when no one's looking.
A galleon? You can stop a thief in their tracks with stupefied. New instruments are expensive, you know. I could use some gold. House elves are wizardkind's best friend. Come now, don't be stingy.
We've got dark wizards these days that make every of the evil look like Yorick the Oddball. Things have been running Gringotts since its bricks were laid.
Sentinels
have never had
a galleon?
Have they?
There ever been a vampire worth knowing?
Old Spout-hole Spavin's been ministering so long I don't remember who came before him. I wonder what never seen so much. I think he cleared out every last leaf from
I beg your pardon, but would you mind helping?
Is everything all right?
Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you for asking. I'm Betty. Betty Bugbrook. And no, everything is not all right. It's my dear friend Hazel. Oh, she's in trouble.
Hazel?
Yes. Oh, she's a unicorn. Known her for years. She doesn't like to leave the forest, so I visit her once a week to brush out her mane and bring her some treats. Her coat is glorious. Well, the last time I saw her, we were violently attacked by a pack of wolves. Hazel, loyal friend that she is, leapt in front to protect me, and in the process, I fear she may have been injured.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to help her, but she seems to have gone into hiding. Out of fear, I'd imagine. I know you Hogwarts students learn a fair bit about caring for beasts. Perhaps you could find my unicorn friend and get her somewhere safe so that she can heal.
I'll keep an eye out for your unicorn friend and take her to safety if I see her.
Oh, you've a good soul. I can always tell. Please, don't risk your own safety, though. I don't know precisely where she is, but I can tell you that her den is north of Hogsmeade. And although I haven't been able to brush her lately, I imagine she still has the brightest, most beautiful coat of her entire herd. Remember, you'll know her by her brilliant coat. Oh, and be warned, she's a stubborn girl. She may need some convincing to come with you.
I need to look for a unicorn with a beautifully bright coat. It sounds as if she's in trouble. Revelio. Revelio. Who lived here, I wonder? Revelio. Revelio.
Wonder where we should aim for next.
Come on, Hazel. Hazel must be here somewhere. Revelio. I can take Hazel back to a vivarium now. I should let Madame Bugbrook know she's safe. Revelio. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Revelio.
Work hard and don't be afraid to fail. That's the path of success.
Madame Bugbrook, I found your unicorn friend Hazel.
Oh, what a relief! Is she all right? Are you all right? Do you have a safe place for her to stay?
We're both fine. And I have a safe place for her at Hogwarts.
You've a kind heart, you do. I'm relieved and thankful that you'll take care of her. I shall miss my sweet pointy pony, but I know she's safer away from the poachers. Do give her a nice brushing for me, won't you? Take good care of Hazel now.
Historically speaking, there's never been a...
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Nothing clears the cobwebs quite.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice? Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse and fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. What do you have in store for me this time? Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio. Revelio.
Looks like a quiet night. What have you done?
Revelio.
No.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Protego. Lumos. Revelio. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Reparo. Revelio.
Gumption to steal a stolen hippogriff.
Expelliarmus.
Too slow.
Incendio. Confringo.
Confringo!
Burn, my young friend.
Defender.
What have you done?
Stop right there! Potato! Is that all you know?
Accio.
You haven't got a prayer.
sweetheart.
You'll pay for that! Is that the
Confringo!
You can't keep me down,
Revelio.
That's the moron. I can't be having none of your nonsense. Like that again, and you'll soon find yourself with now for post. Levioso!
Huh. Location marked on the map isn't far from here. Revelio.
Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. Dumb.
Confringo! Perhaps not the best place to begin.
That horn sale. I had money on it.
Revelio.
The curious.
That goblin elm you pilfered. I want that back now. Short straw.
Potato! Trificus totalis.
Confringo!
Stupid one. Confringo!
Come here. Thought you could hide from me, did ya?
Repulsor. Potato. Confringo. Lumos. Stupefy. Depulso. Confringo.
Levioso!
Defendo.
Mind yourself! I bet that one hurt.
Let's see you survive that heat.
Levioso!
To warm you up. My young friend. Let's see you survive that heat.
Best place for an unaccompanied student.
To warm you up.
Levioso. Revelio.
Run for
Protego!
Lumos. Confringo. Revelio.
What was that? Come here, Crupmite!
Compulso. Levioso. Compulso. Revelio. Revelio. This could prove. Revelio.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter.
Revelio.
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named.
Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio.
You can loosen the reins on the dark arts. No better protection, if you ask me.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. What's that? Revelio.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft.
Loud as a troll you are.
Revelio.
So very good. You after the cold and sneak?
Your life empty. Shame.
Leviosa!
Bombarda! My young friend.
You're not going to hurt me.
Ringo!
Potato! Stupid one!
Let's see you,
You dare slay one of my own!
Bombarda!
You will stop messing around like a bennywig!
Accio!
That ought to warm you up.
Get back here!
Bombarda!
Shoot right and
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Leviosa!
Defender! Incendio! Revelio! Revelio. Aloha Mora. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. Flipendo. Revelio. Flipendo! Revelio.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you, if you get my meaning.
Ah, but first made a unicorn.
Take that amateur! Clumsy little fool! That's just pitiful!
Defender!
Head in the clouds, this one! Better luck next time! You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart? That's proper football, that is! You haven't the knack at all!
You will pay for that.
Potato!
No more happy days for you.
Incendio. Defender. Expelliarmus. Plan to make quick work here. Incendio.
Potato!
Rookwoods don't go down easy. No! You'll need a bit. You will not survive this!
Expulso! Revelio.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Reb and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Revelio.
This is utter nonsense. What's this?
Imperio. Potato. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio.
Clumsy little fool!
You won't like that.
No!
Revelio.
My mother used to always say, a clear head like
Whoa. Yeah. Revelio. Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here. Revelio.
Anyone looking for trouble found it in me.
Revelio.
Is that you there? Stop!
Expulso!
Pay for your deed. Can't be done forever.
Flash of inspiration.
What are your thoughts on electricity? Might want to look up. Death from above!
Confringo. Revelio. 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 Confringo! Convulso! Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Revelio. Shame I didn't have an audience for that one. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea
Revelio.
refreshing?
Stop right there.
Confringo. Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio.
You've made a mistake.
It's no retreat well.
Confringo. Accio.
Die for that.
Revelio. 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 Confringo! Glacius! Potato! Stupefy! Reparo! Confringo! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Should think they felt me. Revelio. This place has seen better days. Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Depulso.
In someone else's direction, if you don't mind.
Confringo.
Who's there? Who's there? How nice. Stop by.
Protego. Stupefy.
This is where you will fail.
Depulso. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Depulso. Revelio.
Can't imagine how I'd have felt as a boy. Beetle the Bard is a bit too hairy-hearted for my taste.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do. The name is Rohan Prakash, and welcome to the oldest shop in the region.
Is that right? How long have you been in business?
Well, I've only been running it a short time myself, but my father ran it for many years before he fell ill.
Oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry about your father.
Oh, he's still around. Would love to be doing what I'm doing. Until he is able, however, I will gladly manage it for the both of us. But for now, a word about your health and safety. I assume you're as concerned as the rest of us about the Goblin Uprising, the Dark Wizards, even the Dugbox have gone mad. But our shop can sell you any number of supplies that will help to keep you safe from all of that. Please have a look, and do come back. You're always welcome here.
Thank you, Mr. Prakash. Best of luck to you and your father.
I appreciate your words.
What do you have for sale?
Please have a look. An excellent purchase. Thank you kindly for your business. Thank you. I hope to see you again.
Revelio.
here.
Off on another adventure, are we?
If only I could get my hands on Fig for that stupid...
should investigate. Revelio. Revelio. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Revelio.
I saw footprints in the forest the other day that I swear belonged to a unicorn. Think of how much I couldn't wait to get out of Hogwarts when I was there. I was always being reprimanded for something. Hello? Someone there? There must be some students at Hogwarts.
Trevicus Totalis. Revelio.
Protego!
Lumos.
My mind is Gavrigo.
Revelio. Repulso. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Repulso. Revelio. Revelio.
Protego! Are you even trying? Katringa!
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. That wasn't too hard. Revelio.
Well, he wasn't looking as nasty. His own fault.
And where did I set my traps?
Protect!
I heard something. Avoiding enough problems. Spells to be toyed with.
Incendio! I thought you had me there. Confringo!
Glacius.
You dare slay one of my own!
Protego! Come! You're in it. It would appear that you're grossly out. Incendio! Glacius!
Revelio.